mercy. I'm getting out of here.
Peter.
Doctor, look, I'm sorry. I can't wait any longer.
Sit down.
Look, we've been through all
Please.
this before.
I wouldn't have called you back in if it wasn't important.
All right, what is it?
You remember I told you there were certain indications of possible brain damage?
Yeah, and I told you I feel fine.
These are the results of your CAT scan.
And?
You have what is called a saccular aneurysm.
What does that mean?
It's a section of artery that's dilated. It's bulging out. It's causing pressure against the surrounding areas of your brain.
So deflate it or cut it out.
We can't. In your case, because of its location, it's inoperable.
Okay, I'll take aspirin.
Peter, please hear what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You're telling me it's going to kill me, aren't you?
If it ruptures and there's severe bleeding, there's a possibility that it could be fatal, yes.
What else do you know? Do you know how much longer I have?
The prognosis is grave with a cerebral aneurysm.
Just answer me. Am I going to make it through today? Or tomorrow? Let's see, it's about 4 o'clock now. How does 4:32 sound
Peter,
to you?
there's no way of knowing. It could be months.
Or weeks? Days? Hours? Minutes, right? Seconds. You're telling me I'm going to die, aren't you, Doctor? Aren't you? Just like that.
Did you see those horrible pictures of that poor girl, Gina? No, honey, I didn't know why you ran away. They were just sitting there on Mason's desk, and you could see everything. She had bruises, and the expression on her face. She was terrified. I feel so sorry for her. Of course you do. Of course you do. That must have been what I looked like. Honey, we don't have to talk about it now. Only I lived to tell about it. I lived through it, and she was murdered. So... God. I'm the lucky one, though, aren't I, Gina? Yes. Yes, you are. I'm lucky to have you for my sister and my best friend. Warren's been a good friend to you, too. I know. Honey, he cares so much about you. Do you think it might make you feel better if you went to see him or just said hello?
Well, do you have anything to add, Warren?
No, I've told you everything I know.
Well, there are an awful lot of gaps. You sure you don't want to fill them in? Like how you came by those coins?
I've answered your questions. I don't have anything else to say.
I'll bet there's a lot more you could say, Warren, if you weren't covering up for your father.
May I go now?
A lot of covering up going on around here. Summer Blake seems bent on protecting you.
Well, you talked to Summer.
Yeah, she was brought in for questioning.
Well, where is she now?
He's in Capwell. What was he hit? All right, get back to me as soon as you have anything. Father was just cornered on a train going through Montana.
Well, did they get him?
No. Several shots were fired, though. They don't know if he was wounded or not. Apparently, he either leapt or fell off the train.
God.
Warren, a manhunt's been organized. Jumping Veil's the worst thing your father could have done.
Look, he's innocent. My father is innocent. And I'm warning you, if anything happens to him...
Well, there has to be something you can do. I mean, what about radiation?
Well, radiation isn't viable therapy for this, but there is some medication that we can give you.
They'll cure it?
No, but it will lower your blood pressure, which will reduce the swelling.
Well, that's not good enough, Doctor. Because I want to be healthy again. I want to be normal. This thing has made me feel wrong.
I understand that your vision is not...
It's not just my vision, Doctor. I've been losing time. I've been blacking out.
That's most likely a result of the intracranial pressure.
Well, stop throwing textbook words at me.
Peter, I understand how
You don't understand. You don't understand anything. Tell me something, Doctor. Has anyone ever passed a death sentence on you? Huh?
All right, listen. I want you to calm down.
Yeah, sure. Be calm. The great doctor tells me I'm supposed to just accept my fate and be calm, huh? Doctor, have you ever been wrong about anything? Huh? Completely, totally, 100% wrong?
Yes. Of course.
Well, then you're wrong about this, do you hear me? Because I'm not gonna die. And I'm not gonna live like an invalid either.
All right, this isn't doing you any good. I'm going to give you something to calm you down.
No!
Okay?
Just leave me alone for a little while, okay? I'll take care of myself.
I don't think I should leave you alone.
Please? For just a few minutes?
All right. I'll be right outside the door.
I'm not gonna let this happen to me! What? Everything that's happened to me is because of you. Because I love you so much. And I still do love you. And I need you. I need you so much.
I don't care. Walking out was no way to deal with my father.
I was afraid if I stayed much longer, I was going to say something that would get you much angrier.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have said anything worse.
What are you doing, calling him to apologize?
No, I'm calling La Mesa. Hi, this is Kelly. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to come in tonight. No, I'm all right. It's just a family problem. Do you think you could ask Sally to cover for me, please? Oh, thank you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm glad you're not going back there tonight, and I wish you'd stay away from there until they find the killer.
Yeah, well, this may seem strange for a Capwell to say, but I need the work. We need the income.
Oh, is that a dig at me that I can't take care of you?
No, it's a statement of fact.
Then why are you so angry with me?
Because you were rude to my father and you had no reason to be.
No reason? The man put me out of a job.
You have no proof of that.
He's been meddling with every part of our lives.
Joe, I just wish you could have heard what he had to say. He is really sorry. He knows that he's been hard on us in the past, and he's trying to make up for that now.
By forcing me into the fold.
By offering to help us.
What your father's doing feels like charity. I can't stand the idea of taking charity from anyone.
He does not mean it that way.
You're really blind where he's concerned, aren't you?
No. I know he's not perfect, but I love him. You love your father, don't you? I mean, you forgave him when he realized how he'd been wrong about you?
That's a whole different thing.
No, it's not. You refuse to see anything good about my father, no matter how many times he tries to make up for his mistakes.
Kelly, I need you to back me up on this. I need you more now than your father does.
Why are you making this a choice? Why can't we all be a family?
You think I'm being stubborn for no good reason, don't you?
The least you could have done was consider letting Daddy let us have a wedding?
No, that's a different side of the same coin.
Have you thought about my feelings once in any of this?
Of course I have.
No, I don't think you have. It's always you. Your pride, your hurt, your anger. You know, you haven't asked me. I want my father to give me a wedding, and I want him to give me away at the altar.
Well, he can do that without footing the bill.
You sound as if I've got a price tag on me.
No, not really. It's a price tag on me.
What are you talking about, Joe? It's a tradition for the bride's father to give a wedding, not a charity. And nobody would see it that way.
Damn it, I will! I will see it that way! Now, Kelly, I love you. But I know what your father's really trying to do. He wants to control me. He wants to put me in some little niche and control the rest of my life. Now, I spent too many years in one kind of prison to be locked up in another one. No, I can't go along with this. There's no way. I'm sorry. That's it.
Cruz?
What?
Well, that looks like a good place that you could hire a diary in.
Yeah, well, we'll soon find out.
Okay, but be careful, okay? You don't want to chop it in half or anything.
There is nothing to worry about, Eden.
All right.
Well,
There is nothing to worry about because I don't think there's anything here.
there's nothing here. You know, I don't think there's a spot big enough to hide a secret compartment left in this thing.
Not unless it's an inch square.
I just had a weird thought. You don't suppose there was another desk on the Amanda Lockridge, do you?
You mean we might have executed the wrong piece of furniture?
Hate to admit it, but it seems like a possibility.
Oh.
There is one bright side in all this.
And what's that?
I won't have to worry about kindling for the rest of the winter.
Always look on the bright side.
Yeah.
You know, I feel kind of bad about this. Do you think there's any way we could put it back together?
Not with all the king's horses.
Oh. Well, since you, so expertly destroyed it, I will take responsibility for cleaning it up.
Well, that's very nice of you, Eden. That's very, what do you call it? Egalitarian. Egalitarian, yes. Watch out for splinters.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking of cleaning it myself. I was thinking of hiring a janitorial service.
Of course. How could I be so silly?
I've often wondered.
Come on, partner. Let's blow this dump.
In my purse.
Give my coat.
Hi.
Hi.
I got here as soon as I could.
Well, it's not an emergency. I just wanted to see you celebrate a little.
What? What's up?
Well, lots of things. The fact that Lionel Lockridge has jumped bail, for one.
No.
Oh, yes. If there was ever any doubt about his guilt before, there isn't now. The other bit of good news is that it looks like he'll be apprehended fairly quickly. And when he is, he not only forfeits the $5 million bail, but it means that he'll have to spend the rest of the time in jail before the trial. That is, if they find him alive.
Well, what makes you think that he'll be caught so quickly?
Because I'm told he departed hastily from a moving train in a hail of gunfire just a few minutes ago. Here you go.
Thank you.
Veronica, your hand is shaking. What's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a little nervous today.
About what?
I guess I keep thinking about that waitress that was murdered at La Mesa.
Yeah. One of the nastier cases I've been involved with.
Any suspects yet?
No, not much to go on either. We have a white carnation, a bottle of perfume. You don't want to talk about this.
No, it's all right. I'm fine now. How about fingerprints?
Oh, hundreds of them. All over the restaurant.
Hello, Mason.
Peter, what are you doing here?
I'd like to talk to you for a couple of minutes. May I come in?
Well, I have company.
Please, it's important.
To you, maybe, not to me. All right, come in just for a few minutes.
Veronica?
Hello, Peter. How are you feeling?
All right. Fine.
I'm glad. I'll leave you two alone.
Well, Peter, what's this about?
Well, you'd be happy to know that I'm leaving Santa Bárbara, Mason. For good.
Good. I think that's a wise course of action for all concerned.
The only problem is that I'm broke. I wasn't at Capwell Enterprises long enough to save very much. Well, the hospital bills just about wiped me out.
And you were expecting a lifetime sinecure from me.
Well, I'm only talking about a loan. I promise I'll pay you back. I just need enough to set myself up somewhere.
Well, that's pretty vague, Peter. What are your plans?
To get out of the country, as far away from Santa Bárbara as I can. Start a new life. I swear I'll never bother you or your family again.
Well, you're not just talking about airfare, enough money to tide you over until you find a job, are you? You're talking about pretty big money.
Well, I've got to make a fresh start somewhere. You know, after everything that's happened to me here.
Now, whatever happened to you, Peter, you brought on yourself. No, I'm sorry, Peter. You're still looking for a free ride, and I'm not going to give you one. The answer's no.
Mason, will you have a little compassion? I mean, I was almost married to your sister.
You almost got me arrested for the murder of my brother. I think you better go, Peter.
Mason, you owe me. I cleared you, and now you're going back on your word.
I don't believe you. I owe you nothing, Peter. Now get out.
You're making a big mistake by not helping me. And you're going to regret this.
I hope that's not a threat, Peter, because if it is, I might just reconsider pressing those charges against you.
Oh, it's not a threat.
Good. Goodbye, Peter.
The hell with you, Mason!
Oh, yes. He wanted me to, quote, unquote, loan him a great deal of money. Believe that? Must have really gone over the edge to expect me, anybody else, to trust him again.
Mason, haven't you noticed something different about him?
Yeah, he seems even more desperate, transparent, if that's possible.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something else. In the hospital, I saw him with a little girl, and he was very kind and gentle. Maybe he really has changed.
No, control those sentimental impulses, my dear. He's liable to pick up on them and hit you up for your life savings. No, Peter Flynn hasn't changed, unless it's for the worse.
The weak, evil man. Oh, excuse me, Veronica. I got to try to catch Kelly before she goes to work.
Kelly, good. It's Mason. I'm glad I caught you. I have to see you before you go to work.
Yeah, I see. Well, I'd appreciate it if you come by the presidential suite as soon as you can. I do need to talk to you.
Kelly, I'd wait forever to see you.
Okay, let's see if we can find this island without Amanda's map. You got the pictures of the captain's logbook there?
Yeah, they're right here.
Find the page dated, what, October something? October
28?
20, 1884.
No, I already have that one.
Good, okay. Set. Is there a problem?
Oh, no, my eye just got caught by a word.
What word?
Lust.
Where? Let me see.
It's right there.
Even the
Turbulent.
turbulence of the sea around us cannot match the turmoil within these three souls caused by the deadly sin of lust. That's hot stuff.
Mm-hmm. Seems the captain was a mite upset about all that seething passion around.
Yeah, seething passion will do that to you every time.
Oh, I didn't expect to hear that from Mr. Cool himself.
You know better. October 20, 1884.
What? Yeah.
Try
I
to
got
find
it.
the paragraph where he gives the coordinates
No,
for
I
the
have
island.
it, but it's all
I
smudged
know
and
it's smudged
faded.
and faded, but we got to make up the numbers. What else can we do? Try.
All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah.
It looks like to me 103 degrees, 10 minutes west longitude.
Okay.
7 degrees, 14 minutes south latitude. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
What's the matter? Your hand hurt, Paul Bunyan?
No, never mind my hand. What hurts is that there is no island in this chart that coordinates with those
Well,
coordinates.
either he's wrong, or we can't read it right, or it's just not charted.
Or it disappeared into the sea, perhaps.
Fact is, if we don't find the diary, we don't find the map, and we don't find the emerald.
Yes, that is the fact.
Do you have any more ideas? Anything?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, you.
Am I interrupting a meeting or something?
Oh, no. We're through. You okay?
Yeah, I guess. I just came by to see if you heard any more about Ted.
Oh, no. Just that he and Lakin are fine.
What does he think he's doing?
I really don't know. And I don't know where he is or when they're coming back.
Well, it's been tough on both of them, I guess. Well, thanks. I gotta go. Mason wants to see me.
Casey? You okay? You sure you don't want to talk about something?
Not now, thanks. Yeah, I do. Cruz, about Joe.
Yeah, what about him?
I'm worried about him. He needs a job so badly, and he won't even consider taking one from Dad. He won't accept any kind of help. I mean, you work for him. It can't be all that bad.
Well, I work for him. I don't think it's that bad.
Excuse me, I think she directed her question to me, partner.
Sorry?
You see, Joe is going to marry into the family, Kelly, and that puts a whole different slant on things.
Why would it? He knows he doesn't have to prove anything to me.
Yeah, but I don't need to tell you you're dealing with a real proud guy.
Yeah.
But that pride, see, that same stubborn pig-headedness of his is why he'll come out on top in the end. I swear. I remember in high school, they told him he was too slow, wasn't heavy enough to play football. So what did he do? He stuck with it and became the best flanker the school ever had. In the championship game my senior year, the dude, playing hurt, caught 3 touchdown passes with guys hanging all over him, including the game winner, where he was literally knocked cold in the end zone, but hung on to the ball. I mean, you know, a guy like that, you know.
He never gives up.
He never gives up.
Yeah.
And, of course, if he did, he'd still be known mistakenly as the guy who killed your brother.
Yeah, but sometimes it seems like he always wants to go about things the hard way.
Well, that's true, but, you know, he's his own man. What can you say? I mean, he's always fighting things to do his own way. He fights just as hard for the people he loves as he does for himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that for a fact. I think you're lucky to be hooked up with the guy.
Yeah, so do I.
I think he's even luckier, too, because he's got a woman who appreciates him. And that's more than some of us other pig-headed guys can say.
He's so wonderful. He really is. Thanks, Cruz.
Love talking about that guy anytime, man.
Thanks. Stay eating.
Bye. So you don't feel appreciated, huh, Cruz?
Remind me to tell you about it sometime.
So, how is Brandon? Oh, he's wonderful. He's still working his way through those Christmas presents.
I bet he is. And how are things going with you?
Oh, good. I joined the Parents Association at school, and my tennis is improving.
You know what I mean, Gina.
No secrets from you, huh? I think Cece and I have gotten a little closer.
Details, please.
Well, just little things. I think he's dropped a few barriers when it comes to him and me.
Well, you obviously haven't changed your mind about him.
I'm even more interested in him than ever.
Well, I hope you get what you want.
Well, I hope it happens soon. I am not cut out for this cloistered life.
Well, you're not exactly living one now.
Well, in a way, I am.
Well, maybe you should date other men.
And louse things up with Cece? Oh, no, I'd rather suffer a little bit.
Oh, well, then maybe I should just throw some cold water on you.
No, thank you. I'll stay dry and hot, please.
But not for long. Cece is too smart to let you go.
I think so, too. At least I hope so. Now, the only problem I can see is Eden.
Eden, why?
Well, she's very attached to her father and very protective.
Does she think she needs to protect him from you?
Yeah, she seems to. I don't know what to do about that yet. But I'll think of something.
Kelly, good. I was afraid you wouldn't show up.
I said I'd come, Mason. What's going on?
Kelly, I love you so much. I've got to have you. Got to.
Hello, Summer.
Hello, Warren.
Would it be okay if I joined you guys?
Summer?
Yeah, I guess so. I have to be leaving soon, though.
Not quite yet. I hope you don't think I asked Warren to come here.
No, actually, I was out looking for you ever since I heard you were in town.
Oh, I'm going to have to pick up Brandon from school now. Are you going to be all right by yourself?
Sure.
Bye. Bye, Warren.
Yeah, thanks, Gina. Hello. Look, Gina told me about the terrible thing that happened to you. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm more than sorry. I hurt for you. And I'm very angry. I keep wishing there was some way I could undo all this. I'd like to go find this guy and just tear him apart, you know? Hey, don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna be here for you, however you want me to be. I just needed you to know that I understand. And that you don't ever have to be afraid of me, because I'd never hurt you. And I hope you can believe that.
I'm very glad to see you, Warren. I really am.
Summer, you don't know how good that makes me feel. So how are you? I mean, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Okay. I'm in therapy right now.
So how's that going?
Good. It's the most important thing to me right now. I'm learning so much about myself, things I never knew.
Like what?
I've learned that it's all right for me to feel angry about some things, that I even need to be a little angry sometimes.
Well, I hope you realize that I won't be angry with you for telling the truth about me.
For telling the truth about you?
Yeah, to Mason Capwell, I know he's questioning you right now, and I want you to know that you don't have to protect me. That you can just tell him everything you know.
But I want to help you, Warren.
You know how you could help me the most? By letting me see you while you're here. By letting me talk to you like this, by learning to trust me. You don't have to go back to LA tonight, do you?
No, I don't think so. But I can't see a lot of you right now, Warren. It's just too soon, and I can't handle it.
That's okay. That's okay. Just don't worry, all right?
All right. I don't know how long it's going to take me.
Look, I love you, Summer. And I need you very much.
You need me?
Yeah. Yeah, you should have seen me while you were gone. I was lost. I don't see how I don't understand what I was doing the whole time up until I met you. I really don't.
And now I'm going away again.
I don't care. I really don't care. Look, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm going to wait for you no matter how long it takes.
I don't want you to do that, Warren.
Well, that's one thing I can't promise you. I can't stop myself from loving you.
I have to learn to love myself before I can love someone else.
Well, you're the most lovable person I know. That fact is going to sink in sooner or later. When it does, I won't be around.
Listen, I have to be going. I'm supposed to be meeting Mason.
All right, well, I'll drive you over there.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Well, I don't mean to sound bossy, but I'm a little scared right now, as is everybody else in town if they're kind of smart. There's a killer in town right now. And I can't let you run around by yourself.
Brandon, where are you? Brandon.
Oh, he just flew by. He said that he was in a hurry to miss his favorite program.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Need help?
Nope, I'm fine. Do you think Rosa will mind if I take over the kitchen for one night?
Ask her.
Okay, I will. I'm going to make a marvelous sukiyaki dinner. Your father told me he loved it. I have a wonderful recipe.
That's great.
I even found those little shiitake mushrooms, you know, those kind of teeny tiny ones that grow on trees.
Yeah, I know.
And I have miniature carrots and zucchini and the best veal. Oh, and of course you're invited to stay for dinner. That is, if you like sukiyaki.
I love it. But I can't stay. I have plans.
Oh, that's too bad.
Obviously your dinner kind of eluded Dad because he's not here.
Well, it was supposed to be a surprise, but I was sure he said he would be home tonight.
Oh, no, he went out with Liz Peel. Oh, you know, she's around here giving advice on the new art in the house.
Yes, I know all about that.
Yeah, well, you know, they might stay out. They might go out to dinner and everything, so... That's really too bad. He's going to be disappointed he missed your sukiyaki dinner.
He won't miss my sukiyaki dinner. This stuff will keep. I'll just make it for him another time.
That's nice. That's an idea.
One thing you'll learn about me, Eden. I'm very flexible. And I always manage to make things work out somehow.
Call because I'm worried about you, Kelly, and Eden, too.
Oh, how brotherly of you, Mason. Is that what you wanted to see me about?
We should drop that tone, Kelly. I'm serious. A young woman was brutally murdered last night.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. I worked with the girl.
Kelly, for all we know, this could be some kind of
Psychotic who only goes after waitresses. I want you to stop working at La Mesa, at least until we've found the killer.
Mason, they'll shut the place down if everyone refuses to work there.
Well, it's kind of you to worry about the business, Kelly, but I don't think it's worth risking your life for.
I don't want to give up my job.
Well, look, I can't tell you what to do.
I'm glad you realize that.
But this is one of the more savage cases I've ever worked on. I'm just expressing my concern, that's all.
Thank you, Mason. I appreciate that. Did you get any leads yet?
No, and it's very frustrating. We've done our research. We don't find any enemies, angry ex-boyfriends, anything like that.
She was such a nice
girl. I cannot believe that happened to her.
Kelly, I want you to reconsider working at La Mesa.
I can't, Mason. I had this certain loyalty, I guess. Like not wanting to desert the sinking ship. I promise you I'll be careful.
All right, I'll put more guards around the place. Ah, Summer, good. I'm glad you came back. I won't be needing you right now, Warren.
Well, actually, I wasn't planning on staying. I was just showing the lady to her destination. Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Excuse me. Mason Capwell.
Okay, do you mind if I come back by and get you?
What?
After you're through here?
Well, where'd you pick him up?
I
When?
want to see you.
Well, don't let him get away again.
Anyway,
I'll be right there.
Just don't shut me out.
Warren, they just picked up your father.
Well, where is he?
Down at headquarters.
Look, I'll check you later, okay?
Okay, good luck.
Summer, I'm gonna have to cut our meeting short. I shouldn't. I will be when I get back. I shouldn't be long.
Okay, I'll wait. I have some time. Would you like to get a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, sure.
Good.
We can do that.
I'll only be an hour or so. I'll be back in a minute.
Bye, Nathan.
Hi, Kelly.
Is there someplace you want to go? Special?
Well, any place but La Mesa where that girl was attacked.
Oh, I know. How about the State Street Saloon? It's real close to here.
That's fine. I was
Just there, and I can leave a message downstairs that Warren can find me there. Great, let's go.
Okay.
My beautiful Kelly, I need you. Can't you feel it? Do you know it in your heart? Do you know how much I need you?
Thanks, appreciate it. Where's Lionel Eckridge?
I'm looking at him, and if somebody doesn't tell me what's going on, I'm going to start to lose my temper.
Is this a joke? Who are you?
I told you who I am. Who the hell are you?
I'm Warren Lockridge, Lionel's son.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're not my kid, so you just belong to another line of lock.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Oh, man.
Well, where is he? Where's Lockridge?
That's him?
What are you talking about?
Nah, there seems to have been a mistake here.
What's going on here? That's not Lionel Lockridge.
That's the name he gave us, and the ID checked out.
I don't care what checked out. I know Lionel Lockridge. So does his son here. That's not him. Who are you? What's your real name?
Listen, I want to talk to a lawyer.
I am a lawyer. And I'm telling you, if you don't tell me who you really are and what you're doing with Lionel's identification, I'm going to throw you in solitary and let you rot.
All right. Look, mister, I'll tell you what you want to know, but you got to strike a deal for me and get me out of this. I didn't do nothing wrong.
No deals.
Look, I got to look out for myself.
You're going to be in very big trouble if you don't start talking now.
All right. I was just walking along the railroad tracks, and he was laying down there in a ditch.
Who was? Who? My dad?
Hey,
hang on. Go on.
He was just laying down there on the side of the railroad tracks, and I figured he wouldn't mind if I just took advantage of his wallet since he was dead and all.
Dead? How'd you know he was dead?
Oh, was he just lying there? Let him go, I mean!
This is his jacket. You're wearing his jacket. You killed him, didn't you? You killed him! Ripped him off!
I am not looking forward to seeing Mason again.
Is he being tough on you?
Yeah. But I guess we shouldn't be talking about him. He's your brother.
Oh, no. I don't have any illusions about Mason. I know how intimidating he can be.
I guess he feels justified bearing down on me. He asked me some questions before that I wouldn't answer. I'm afraid he's going to ask me those questions. Of course I'll answer them. I just dread going back there.
What would happen if you were to refuse again?
I don't know. Maybe I'll get in a lot of trouble. Justice isn't always just, Kelly.
Yeah, supposedly it's blind.
I'm pretty dumb sometimes. You know, Kelly, you know the answer to some of the questions that Mason is asking.
Oh?
They concern Warren and the coins. Kelly, I've gotten to know Warren very well, and I know that he hasn't anything to do with your brother Channing's death.
Well, if you're so sure about that, why are you so afraid to answer questions about it?
Because things get twisted, and I'm afraid they're going to be twisted and hurt Warren.
Well, I won't say that Mason isn't above a little twisting, especially of arms. But I don't think he's out to get Warren, Summer.
Kelly, Warren's a Lockridge. I don't know, maybe Mason is trying to use the information to get through to Lionel or something. Either way, it's all pretty awful. I guess what I'm saying is that I hope you won't incriminate Warren.
Are you asking me to lie for him?
No, Kelly, I don't know. The only thing I know is that Warren is innocent.
Well, I don't know that. And I don't see how you can know that either. I'm sorry, Summer. I have to tell you the truth, you know?
I do know. And telling what you know it's not going to help you find Channing's killer. It's only going to hurt Warren.
You're not being rational. I can't protect anyone.
Not a Lockridge, anyway.
Now, I resent that. I'm only doing what I believe is right.
So am I.
Fine. That's fine. I loved my brother, Summer, and I want to find out who killed him. Even if it was a member of my own family, I want to know who did it. I am not out to get Warren. I am out for the truth.
None of you people seem to care who gets hurt in all of this.
Warren did steal those coins, so he's not all that innocent.
Kelly, I think I'm going to go because we really don't have any more to talk about.
No. You stay and finish. I'll go. Okay. Sorry it had to happen this way, Summer.
Kelly, it's late.
Too late.
Kelly didn't leave. I was mistaken.
He killed my father. I didn't kill anybody. Just keep this guy away from me.
Quiet, both of you. Now, Warren, if you don't calm down, I'm going to have you thrown out of here.
That's my father's jacket. I know that.
All right. We're going to get to the bottom of this. First of all, what's your real name?
Stubbs, Charles Stubbs.
Huh? And tell me, when did you find Lionel Lockridge by the railroad tracks, Mr. Stubbs?
Last night, just outside of Sacramento.
Wait a minute. You took his ID and this jacket from him last night?
Yeah, that's what I said, last night.
And you didn't report it to him, or you didn't try to keep him away from me.
Warren, listen to me. Your father was seen on a train today. Remember? That means he was alive as of today. This man couldn't have killed him last night.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, he could have been lying about the time, huh?
Warren, your father fell or jumped off a moving train in Montana a few hours ago. This man was just picked up 3 states away.
I never been to Montana.
Wait, you said some shots were fired.
Yeah, that's right. We don't know where he is or if he was hit.
I don't want to be engaged to you anymore, Peter. I don't love you. I don't love you. I don't love you.
Excuse me. Is your name Summer Blake?
Yes.
Warren Lockridge said I might be able to find you here. I'm Peter Flint. I'm a friend of his. I was his prep teacher at Lyman.
I don't understand.
Well, Warren's been in an accident.
What? What kind of accident?
He was hit by a car.
My God.
Look, I was passing by and I called the ambulance. He kept asking for you, and I told him that I would try to find you and bring you to him.
Well, where is he?
He's in the hospital.
Well, what hospital? I'll go there right now.
My car's right outside. I'll take you.
Okay, okay. How badly is he hurt? Mr. Flint? Which hospital is Warren in? What's the matter? Why won't you talk to me?
I have something for you.